Welcome to the Books and Martinis podcast.
I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy.
And this is your go-to book podcast,
where we lift, empower, and spotlight authors.
Grab your martini and follow along.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy. Welcome, everybody, and a special warm welcome to Alise Pulliam, who's here joining us all the way from Virginia.
Cheers
to you.
Cheers.
She's having a legit martini.
Yes. I love that.
You're drinking
Ready to
ours,
go.
but tasting yours. Yours looks so much funner. Welcome.
Thank you.
Elise.
We are so happy.
Everyone on the screen and in your ears is Alise Pulliam, and we're so excited to have you today to talk about your amazing book, Triggered Aggression.
Yay.
Guys, this cover alone, you're just like, oh my God. This book was so good, and we can't wait to get into it. But before we kick it off, let's hear a little bit about Alise. Alise is a retired military officer, wife, and mother. She was born and raised in Greer, a small city in South Carolina, but currently lives in Suffolk, Virginia. Her hobbies include hiking, traveling, and seeking new adventures. Writing is her passion and brings her peace. Her Triggered Aggression storyline, Alise tackles sensitive issues like addiction, forbidden lust, and poor mental health that many people can relate to, but may be hesitant to address. The story portrays how handling multiple crises simultaneously can push anyone to their breaking point. Wow, Alise. And this book was a roller coaster. It was so good. There were so many things happening in this book. But let's kick it off. Like, I read your bio, but why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. It's such a pleasure to be with you both. But I am a dietitian by trade. I work for the VA here in Virginia. I'm a 25-year Army veteran. I was also a dietitian in the military.
Oh, wow.
And I have two children, two girls. I've been married for 35 years, and I still like him,
Most of the time.
That's a big plus.
But that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you for your service. Let's start with that.
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us. You're talking to two moms. I'm a girl mom myself.
Oh, girl
Priya
mom.
has two boys and a girl. We've all been married a long time, so we have a lot in common. I think, Priya, how long have you been married now?
It's 21 years, but we've been together since 99. So what is that? I don't know.
26 years.
27, 26, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'll be celebrating my 40th anniversary in November, but we've been together for 43 years, going on 44. So
Wow.
Dang.
That's beautiful.
yeah,
That's
I like them too.
Yeah.
So I see that you love yellow, and we have 100 questions for you. Of course, we won't get through them all, but let's start with the inspiration for this beautiful book cover with the yellow, the daisies, the dark in the background, and the fact that it says aggression. And I think that the font says aggression even more.
Right, absolutely. But the daisies kind of say the opposite is what I was kind of hoping for. My
Absolutely.
original title, I thought I had another copy here, but I designed the original copy, and it was just a picture of the flower, and everybody hated it except for me. So I agreed to let a professional design the cover as long as they used the flowers. And I suggested, what if we made, her
Yes,
eyes? Yeah, so
That was brilliant.
kind of how it
that
came
was
about.
brilliant.
Mhm.
It worked. It worked. That cover is everything because she gives me vibes of a Mona Lisa where her
Mhm.
smile, I don't know if her smile is sweet and tender or
Right.
if it's
Something behind it.
sinister, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
Absolutely.
if
there's
you're
s-
able to watch this or if you've seen this beautiful book cover, you can see her smile can just go either way.
Mhm.
She's either happy to see you or about to kill you.
Right.
So,
And that's
um,
kind of fitting for the character.
right? So please tell us what inspired you to write this book.
Well, a number of things. I started out trying to write kind of a love story about a couple going through a midlife crisis. But I realized that during that experience that I can't write love stories because somebody kept dying, turning into vampires, just not a
Yeah.
love story. So
Okay.
yeah, so decided to go a little darker, which is my comfort zone, and we ended up with the thriller.
Oh, good. Well, we're happy you did that because it worked beautifully. And so you have we don't want to give any spoilers. So
Right.
other than saying that the book is fantastic, we're not going to say too much about it. But you
Okay.
have two strong female characters
I
here
love
that
strong
lead the
female
story,
characters. Yes.
as do we. We love
Mhm.
strong female characters. So that was fantastic. How long did it take you to write this book from your first thought, knowing that this was the direction that you were going to take with the book, to your final draft?
So I started the book a long time ago, like 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I would write for a little while, put it down for a year, do a little bit more. But once I found the direction, that was just so stimulating that I would say probably about a year and a half after I decided the real direction that I wanted to go with it. About a year and a
Oh,
half.
beautiful. How was that process for you?
I don't do anything orderly, really. So I start out with probably a collection of like short stories. I know what the ending is going to be, and I know all of my characters. I know some big things that I want them to do, and I just write kind of like short stories and then
Okay.
just kind of put them together. I'll move a whole chapter and put it somewhere else, and yeah, kind of chaotic.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like a writer's story.
Yeah.
Um,
So there's like
one,
organized chaos in a way.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. You can see Priya's background is showing that
Organized
to a
chaos.
T. All her thoughts are in little
My
post-its and
Oh,
inspiration
really?
boards. Hmm.
hmm
Okay,
so
I
I do
can so
sci-fi.
relate.
so
So I want to know about your characters.
Okay.
All right. Kendra and Joelle. Am I saying her
Mhm.
name right? Joelle?
Yep.
Okay.
Joelle.
So what were the inspirations behind your characters?
Well, Joelle is pretty much kind of my personality. So she was easy because in any situation I put her in, I would just think about, okay, how would I handle this? And I guess ironically, her husband Emmanuel is my husband's personality, so I can throw anything at him and
Uh-huh.
I know exactly how my husband would react. So that made it really, really easy. Kendra, on the
right.
other hand, is a lot more complex. She's kind of modeled after my mom.
Mhm.
Kendra's mo mother died when she was 5. My mom's mother died when she was 5, and she was kind of abandoned and lived from house to house with different people. I think some traumatic stuff probably happened to my mom. I can't confirm it. She never said it, but based on her decision-making process in her life, I just really always assumed that something tragic probably happened during childhood. She
Yeah.
tried to probably suppress that and didn't realize that it was just popping up all over the place with her perspective on life, her self-value, her expectations from other people. I really feel that strongly. A funny thing, well, it's not funny, but a odd thing is my father was um, the mayor from our neighboring town's husband.
Oh.
So so we were the other family my whole life, and it was perfectly fine and normal for my mom. She
Yeah.
accepted that. I could just tell that something probably happened early in her life while she was being placed all around everywhere
Mhm.
that changed how she viewed things and made decisions and her self-value.
Mhm.
So Kendra is modeled after my mom. She's a great person. She's very loving until you cross her.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she kind of does whatever works for her to solve the problem.
Wow. And I,
Yeah.
I I know these two friends, like everything's okay, their
Yeah.
dynamics working, and then they just,
Until it's not.
yeah, until it's not, I mean, I'll just stick to the summary so I don't give anything away, but they
Yeah.
they they essentially like hit it big, you know, and everything's going so great, but then one falls off. And there's all these complex emotions bursting at the seams that
Mm.
like throws everything off course for the two of them.
Right.
Yeah. Was that also inspired by personal experiences and people that you know in your life, or where did that inspiration come from?
Well, again, that whole thing was really with my mom. I just tried to imagine, okay, so she only had like a fifth grade education, but I was trying to imagine, okay, what if her life would have been a little different and she was became very educated, very successful, because she totally relied on my dad. So, her hands were kind of tied.
Yeah.
But if that wasn't the case, how would that have affected her life? And that's Kendra. She
Mhm.
had all of the freedoms, but all of the trauma was still right there waiting to,
Regardless of education.
yeah. Hmm.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
that was brilliant thinking. I love how
Yeah.
you
Just
brought all that to life.
and this is kind of a funny little story, but with my mom totally loved me. She protected me. I think she gave me everything that she wanted as a child. But one day she told me to do something, and as a teenager, I mumbled something because I had enough distance between us that I could mumble and keep walking. She threw a can of peaches at my head, and
Oh.
it just went past my head and hit the wall. And at that point, I was like, I will not mess with her again. We're not going to have this problem anymore
Hmm.
because I'm not going to push her
That would have
to
split
that
your
kind of
head
point.
open.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's Kendra though. She's great until,
You
Cross
you
her,
cross her.
like you said.
yeah. So
Oh
I
my
was a perfect
gosh.
child.
I would say so. That or
Yes.
you were gonna eat that can.
Yes.
Not in a good way. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you usually read?
I
What
love
inspires you?
I love thrillers. I grew up on James Patterson.
Me
Um,
too.
Mercy
I
loves
yeah.
love
him.
him. I
Oh,
We're
love
like
him and
dying to have
Alex
him on the
Cross.
podcast
out of the
too.
Cross series. Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
goodness, right?
Alex Cross was my boyfriend for a little while.
Oh, me too. Me too. And then I was torn when I saw it was Morgan Friedman, who I
No,
love. But that's
no,
not Alex
that's
Cross.
not Alex Cross. He's
Did
more
you
like
have
a
that
Muhammad
experience?
Ali.
Yes. Did you have that experience in the 80s, like when they, or in the 90s, I think it was, when they came out with the movies and
Yeah,
they put him? I'm like, okay, so I love him, but no, that's not Alex
that's
Cross.
not Alex Cross.
Thank
Yes,
you. I thought it was
yeah.
just me.
I was so disappointed.
They do have the Alex Cross show now. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have.
That's Alex Cross. I could take
That
him as an
works.
Alex Cross.
That
Yes,
works for
that'll
me.
work for me. Yeah, me too. Oh wow, what a small
Yeah.
world. Yeah, so I do love him, and I would have nightmares reading his books
No, I
because
know,
man,
but
one serial killer was worse than the next, but you
yeah.
just couldn't stop reading.
The way that
And
he
so,
could pull you in from the very beginning. Yeah.
oh yeah, first
Yeah.
sentence you were hooked.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, I could see, I could feel the
Really?
vibe here. Yeah, so that's fantastic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have that in common.
Hmm.
As a published writer now, what um I guess what would you tell other writers that are do's and don'ts? Like what would you tell them to inspire them?
I would say just keep writing. There's no right or wrong way. Everybody has their own technique. And for me, it just really worked to break everything up into little small pieces. And it's easier for me to finish a project if I have a short story that I have to finish about a character than trying to think about the entirety of the book. Just right now we're just working on this short story. And I love writing short stories. So
Oh,
um, just keep
perfect.
writing. Hmm.
I love that. And what do you have cooking right now for possible books?
I have a couple of things that I'm super excited about. I have, well, I don't know if you noticed, but Kendra, a part of her mental health therapy was to write, and she
Mhm.
wrote angry poems. So I
Hmm.
have my next book is a book of poems, angry poems. It's called Lost You, Found Me. It's
Ooh.
Okay.
breakup poetry and a lot of angry poetry, but also some therapy in there, botanical therapy, because I like flowers a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then the last
Sure.
part of the book is just self resiliency type
Hmm.
stuff. So
Wow.
that's next. And then in about a year, my husband and I are working on another, it's kind of a suspense thriller about a female sniper who gets captured in chapter one, and she's over in Syria. My husband and I are going next month to Turkey just to kind of get a feel for the
Ooh,
atmosphere, the food, the
Whoa, talk about
the
research.
culture, everything.
yes, we have to recon.
I love that.
I
Good for
love
you.
it. Oh my
Yes, research
God.
is key.
We're not going to Syria, but we'll go to Turkey.
Yeah, just be
Right.
careful
That's
anyway.
okay. Yeah.
Wow,
That's
that's
fantastic.
intense and beautiful. Can
Yay.
you reveal the title? Do you have a title for that book yet?
We're still throwing
Work
out
in
ideas,
progress.
but his last thought I kind of liked was denial denied. I like
Ooh.
two words.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, I
Yep.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So now that we talked about a little bit about your progress and your characters and advice, like have you like gotten any like um let's talk about the feedback you've gotten for triggered aggression.
Okay.
Has there been anything surprising from writing this book and response from people or something that really like hit your heart, stuck with you from
I know
fans?
now, I know now that I should have done trigger warnings. I
Oh,
got that. I've gotten that repeatedly. I thought the title would kind of give that, but
But I
yeah.
guess you have that Mona Lisa feeling where you don't know if this is going to be good or
yeah,
scary, right? So I could see
yeah.
that. But we never got trigger warnings for when we were reading James Patterson, so I could see why I
Yeah, but
wouldn't have
times
thought
are
of
different,
it. But
Mercy.
now I
Yeah.
know. I know.
Yeah, I
I
had
know.
that. People say that several times. A lot of women are,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. Just to be
So,
prepared emotionally because you're so invested in a book and you're so in it. You're in the
Yep.
hmm
space that if
right.
something hits you, you're just gonna have to pause.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And we're more aware of mental health
yeah.
and where books can take you.
Yeah. And I
Right.
think
So
there's some
it's a great
really
point.
there's some really good chapter headers in here. I was like, damn. Okay, there's one Kill a Bee. I can't find it right now. But like chapter
I remember that.
titles. Yeah, Mother
Absolutely.
was dead. Like,
And those took I think I came up with all of those just randomly right on the spot when I
yeah.
was working to publish the book. I was like, oh, I need titles. Well,
Mhm.
yeah,
They
not
were
a
they
whole
were
lot of
just
thought
sitting
went
there
into
in
it.
the back of your brain,
I was
ready
just
to
having
come
fun
out.
with those. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they look intentional, if that
Mhm.
makes any difference.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Well, I
so
was
happy
so
you shared this story because it was just like a fun story in a bad way, right?
uh
Well, you like thrillers, so this is fun
And
for you,
I
Mercy.
exactly. Like you'd have to enjoy other books, and I could see where we have so much in common. Do you plan to have a second part to this book?
I do
Have
not.
you thought of it?
Mm, I don't plan to.
You don't plan to. Okay, so it's a standalone book. Okay.
Standalone.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
How
not technically standalone because the Angry Poems is Kendra, so you could
It-
say it's in
Pretty
part
much.
inspired to promote your other book.
you're
You know what?
right.
I haven't
Yeah.
thought of that. That's very true because
You are
each one
right.
of the angry poems could have come from Kendra.
Hmm.
You're right. How
Yeah.
does it feel to be the author of an edgy psychological thriller? What does that feel like to you?
It feels amazing. I get a great sense of accomplishment. For so long, I wasn't certain if I was going to be able to tie it all together and to get it out there. Um, but
As
it's,
every writer,
oh,
right?
really?
Yes.
Well, it turned out, everything has pros and cons, but it really turned out exactly the way that I wanted it to.
So,
So I'm happy about the project. I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
did you find it therapeutic?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. One thing that surprised me more than anything else was I found that sometimes when I had ideas kind of planned out, I would start writing and wouldn't know it. I guess I was so involved with the characters that I felt certain. It was like the characters were saying, no, this is what we need to do right here.
Mhm.
We need to go this direction. And that was like an awesome feeling to feel that kind of connection with the character.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
that was a lot of fun.
That is excellent. We just had a conversation with another author,
Uh-huh.
Priya and I, that told us, well, this one character came into the story out of nowhere because I don't know who this character was, and then he
Uh-oh.
died. And we
Oh,
looked at him, I go, I'm sorry, but you wrote him, so you kind of killed him? And he goes, yeah, but I don't even know where he came from. He just showed
yeah.
up in the
I love
story,
that like little bit of
right?
separation right there.
Yeah, he said the character came into the story. I think he was
Uh-huh.
a sniper or something because he was ex-military, the author.
Okay.
And he said he came into the story out of nowhere. I didn't have a plan for him, but he just came into the story and then he was dead. We're like,
Okay.
How
all
dare he?
right, how,
How
okay.
dare you?
The
So
story can
yeah,
take a life of its own.
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you have it written going to the right and the story goes left and you
For
just flow
sure.
with it.
Yes. And that's an amazing feeling there when that happens. Yeah.
Excellent.
So do you consider yourself an indie author?
Oh, I am.
Okay. So
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about that because I know
The
that can be,
process.
yeah, the process for it. Because a lot of indie authors, when they're starting out, they don't know what to do, where to go. And I'm sure there's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
tidbits we could spend hours talking about.
Mm.
But can you share like any tips for indie authors? Anything that you came across, you're like, oh crap, I should have researched that. I should have done that. Any advice?
My big issue is that I set all of these, I don't want to say artificial timelines
Mhm.
that just got me so stressed out. And I mean, my husband asked me, so why does it have to be done by October 12th? And it was like, because this, and that. But I did that constantly on everything, but I was trying to make everything merge, like the audiobook with the cover, with, trying to pull it all together. But I set all of these almost artificial timelines that really, really stressed me out to the point one day I was just a total wreck because I don't know,
You took the
something.
joy out of your,
Yes.
yes.
Mm,
Absolutely. So this time with the next couple of projects, with the one that's coming out next month, the book of poetry, I built in a lot of cushion.
Good.
So right now, my illustrator, each poem has an illustration. So
Okay.
the illustrator is way behind, and she's supposed to be finished by the end of the month, but I gave myself another whole 6 weeks so just in case she's not.
mhm.
So I'm not freaking out.
We won't tell her.
No, I'm not telling
If
her.
she's
But
listening.
the
No.
but the cover is done. All the poems are done. I'm just kind of waiting on her now.
Good.
So I
And
learned a
how
few
was
things.
how was the publishing um journey for you?
Um, that was I just kind of learned everything on the fly. A scary thing, I published through Amazon.
Mm,
And while I was working on that, there are so many different Amazon companies that want to help you to edit, that want to do the cover, that want to do all of this stuff for a fee when most of it's free on Amazon. But I was having trouble trying to figure out what was real and what wasn't. So I was
Really?
scared of everything because it just
Oh,
seems like there were so many people out there trying to take advantage of the fact that a lot of new authors probably don't know
yeah. And you
that
know
okay.
all
that
of
you're
those
the first person to ever mention that in one of our
really.
interviews. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Usually people talk about like the ups and downs, even
And the
Amazon,
agents or
yeah, Ingram Spark, all these different platforms, and Barnes and
Oh,
Nobles. But no one's brought up, spammers or
oh, if you
fake.
Google Amazon, anything about a million different things will come up. It will say Amazon books or Amazon editing, Amazon, whatever, and none of it's connected to Amazon. They're all like contractors or something. I don't know if they pay a fee or whatever to have the
Yeah.
Amazon name, but that was um, just scary for
there's
me because
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
there's a lesson to be
Yeah.
learned.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so writers, you have to definitely do your research.
And be
So you
careful.
don't fall into that.
Yeah.
Very
A
careful.
lot of predators out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to like, go your own route. You don't have to follow what you think is official. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you can go your own route. Use Canva, find an editor online, a friend that knows a friend, another author friend that knows another author friend. Find an editor
Right.
that way, do interviews, do all that stuff. Look for illustrators.
Illustrators.
I mean, it's more
Absolutely.
work, but
For sure.
takes the edge off.
So
But
my
it's no
process,
more work than the story.
but I got some enjoyment out of writing the story.
That is true.
Yeah, I
That
got
is
no
true.
enjoyment out of that whole process.
Absolutely. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. That is
So
true.
it was just so much trial and error. Um,
But now you know, right? So
now I
we
know a few
learn.
things. Now I know a few
Exactly.
things. Yeah.
Good. And so how can our listeners best buy your book? Like where can they get your book?
Or
What's the
find
best
you
way of going?
online.
You can actually just Google my name and it comes right up. But the book is on Amazon. It's at you can order it through Barnes and Nobles, and actually just a number of different um, platforms. Just either type in my name or the name of the book, and all different sources come up. I think there's like 6 or so different places
Beautiful.
you can buy it.
Beautiful. And we are also going to be putting the link so
Okay.
that it makes it easier for those that are seeing us either on Instagram or TikTok or any other platform. The link is here so that you can get this beautiful book. Well, the cover is beautiful, the story is intense. So it's definitely enjoyable. And if you happen to be a James Patterson fan, this will be right up your alley. So fantastic.
Oh, great.
We cannot thank you enough for your time and for your service and for your story. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers and listeners?
No, but it's been a real pleasure being with you guys. This was a great experience, and I have a whole martini that I get to
I
indulge in
love
when I
that.
Yes,
finish
Yes,
this.
let's do
yes,
one more
you
cheers. You can
do.
get another sip
Yeah.
Yes,
in.
you do. So
Thank you for
Cheers to
cheers
being
to
our
you.
guest.
Thank
Cheers.
Thank you.
you.
Thank
Your
you.
success.
Absolutely. And we hope that we see you again, that you share your book of angry poems. Did I say that right? I
I
said angry
will.
poems.
Yes,
So that we can share it with everybody that's listening to us.
I
So
sure will.
other than that, you have an amazing weekend. And
Thank
you
you.
again.
Thank you guys.
Yes. For
All
everyone
right.
listening, make sure you check out Triggered Aggression by Alise Pulliam and order it online, get it on Amazon, Google her name and you will find it.
You'll find her.
Like, share, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Bye.
Lise. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.